Welcome, everybody. This is Coach's Corner. I'm Coach Linden. This is
Coach Debbie.
And we are here with
Garth.
Most of y'all know who Garth is. You know, the dude talking shit in every class, even if he ain't in it.
He be putting the juices in the cooler.
He be coming in and just be telling people to fix their form.
Hey, yo. So first and foremost, you know why we do this. We do this so you all can get a glimpse into some of us, so what we're thinking, what's going on in space, stuff like that. We do this so you guys can have a way to relate to your coaches, not just when we train you, because we're still people too. I keep forgetting to say this. Before we continue, if you're watching these dang videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, we want you to be aware and hit the notification bell as well, so you're aware of every Coach's Corner that we put together, because we literally do this for y'all. This is not for our health. This is for the information we give. This is for helping the community be better. And eventually, it did become a bit therapeutic. Yeah. But we really started and still do this because you all are telling us how much you enjoy it and how much you like it. So please help us help someone else. Okay. Okay, so we were talking about collaboration, but we've been theming, we just started re-theming the months around here.
Yeah.
And the new component that we're covering, we're going to be covering a lot, is reaction time. Okay, so for those who do not know, reaction time is response to external stimuli. Okay, if you are running track, someone shoots the gun or blows the whistle, you take off when the sound registers to you starting. That's an external stimuli, okay? Just in case someone's a little confused on what I mean. We should, but as Deb brought up a valid point the last time we were in here, he said how what we teach in here applies to your life. So do you want to break down how you think reaction time applies to people's like every day?
Heck yeah. I think reaction time has a lot to do with your CNS. So responding to external stimuli, if you think about it, it's like you're hearing or feeling some type of external stimuli that tells you to act, and then you have to send a message to your muscle through your CNS to get that muscle to move as fast as you can after receiving the information. One of my favorite movies is Man on Fire.
Okay.
Great movie.
Mr. Washington.
Yeah, Dakota Fanning, shouts out. Can't stand her.
We talking about Denzel, he talking about Dakota.
Yeah, yo. But the point is,
you like what you like.
Listen,
you like what you like.
Nah, that's not even it. The point is, in the movie, Dakota Fanning is a swimmer, and when they shoot the gun for her to come off the starting block, she has this fight or flight response that actually has her freeze a quick second before she jumps into the water. And Denzel, I'm not trying to spoil it, but Denzel,
it's an old movie, bro.
Yeah, it's an old movie. It is. He notices it and he starts training her to get past that fear response or that freeze response so that she can hit the water faster because she's the fastest swimmer on the team. I think that is a good example of reaction time right there, and it translates into, I like the analogy between her having to deal with that and him being a bodyguard, but also a drunk. So like as a bodyguard, him trying to like load a gun and aim a gun and shoot is reaction time, and because he drinks so often, his reaction time is off. I think that made me think about how we train our nervous system and things that may be going on in our life and how that may stop us from reacting to things fast.
Sure.
If we have a bunch of trauma in the way, or we have a bunch of things that have our nervous system activated, that may fuck up your ability to react.
You know, it's a funny thing to say. Like, I'm talking about how, I normally talk about things, I give what I feel about it, but using your example, we had a member who left recently. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Sorry for you. Watch some other Coaches Corners. We talk about it. But what was interesting to me is having that leaving conversation with that person, right? Like, hey, you know, they sent a. I didn't message them after they had told me how to handle things. I just simply executed. It would have been smart to tell that person, like, hey, I did do what you asked me to do, but I didn't want to have any contact. So they reached out to me. And it's always funny because I think a lot of people are used to a certain response, right? Like people reaching across, making them feel good. I was like, yep, best of luck on your journey. Hope you have a good time, right? Wish you the best. And I can always, it's always interesting to see, like, have you ever done that to someone in person and you really do mean it, but that person is so slighted by it that they're actually upset by it, right? They're not necessarily mad at you, but they mad at you, boy. Like, I'm trying to tell you, they be mad as hell and they don't know how to take you, don't know how to talk to you. I don't know if that was the case here, but it made me think about that situation. And again, you train your body to respond to things, whether you know it or not, whether it's on purpose or on accident. And that was the entire intention of that movie. So it was to show you what you're capable of, to show you that you could retrain your brain to do something more positive with what the response was or what the thing is. So well said. You got anything? Reaction time? I know you're not. You getting to be a trainer. You ain't a trainer yet, but at the same time, you're about to be real soon. So you gotta, these examples help.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really got an example. I definitely understand what reaction time is.
Well, give it.
It's very important to me, if you ask me, especially being an athlete. So
There you go.
yeah,
Go for it.
Yeah,
So how do athletes use it?
it depends. I mean, you can just like for football, for instance. I play wide receiver. When the quarterback snapped the ball, I gotta say go, or I watch the ball. I don't even want the quarterback when they snap the ball to the quarterback. I have to pay attention to that and know when that ball moves, I should be moving. I have to react at a certain, within a certain amount of time, or I'm gonna delay the play, or I'm gonna delay what I need to do.
If you go too fast, if you don't respond after.
If I move too slow, the quarterback might look for me to be where he know I should be at, but I'm not gonna be there because I reacted so late.
It's fair.
So, reaction time to me,
That's
I feel
fair.
like not even just in fitness, but in
That's
life.
good. Yeah.
Somebody yelling at you, act like they want to hit you, you got to react.
And I think,
Go ahead.
well, this is bringing up for me, I'm in my head thinking about the difference between reacting to something and anticipating something. And I think a lot of the time anticipation can fuck up your reaction.
Yes, it can.
If you're waiting for the ball to be hyped and you cross the line because you're anticipating that it's about to happen and it didn't,
Yep.
now you fucked up. Now,
You offsides,
fuck up
you
the
get a
whole
penalty.
play, right? You get the penalty and everything. And I think that happens, like we're going back to how you've patterned your brain to react to certain stimuli in your life. If you're expecting someone to be upset, you are now going to react wrong because they might not be upset.
Yeah.
Like the reaction time is staying ready but not anticipating.
Fair. I like that. I think, I would say a lot of the times people they react, they don't respond, right? And it's because they're not preparing themselves to respond. They're just reacting. And if you don't know the difference, one of the biggest differences is, again, there's something your body wants to do, and then there's something you trained your mind to help your body do in those instances. I try to train the mind in a way that I can respond to the things. Miss Vicky, shout out to Miss Vicky. When she first came in here, she could barely move.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about her.
Yeah, she could barely move, wasn't doing well, like she was okay. Very God-fearing woman, very amazing person. But she was like, she had fell over, she almost broke her hip one time. She was very concerned. And later, when we talked to Miss Vicky, I was talking to Miss Vicky, she's like, I'm getting stronger. And I'm like, yeah, we see it. She would tell me her NSVs, or her no scale victories. I walked the stairs of my apartment. I wasn't out of breath. I was walking with the church community, and I was so strong. I didn't even hurt people. I was so tired, and I was okay, right? And then we went outside right around the end of the pandemic.
Yeah.
There's a video of Miss
Cobb's
Vicky.
Hill.
doing the obstacle course that's made for kids there, running up the, hitting the little slant wall, running up the little vertical, and her face at the end was like a reminder as to why I still do this, right? Like, she was so joyous, she was crying, right? And to me, like, we change lives, you know what I'm saying? I don't do this to make money. I just realized my family has to eat. So I do this and make money, but I do this to make money. I do this to really help folks. So I care, and I hope it shows in all the trainings and everything else I put together, how we make the space what it is. But at the same time, like, y'all keep me engaged all the time. So I'm grateful for that. Reaction time in and of itself, I do believe, is athleticism at its finest expression. If we were talking about life, I would say reaction time is the thing that can mean the difference between progress and stress, progress or stagnation, right? A lot of people, again, they react, and reaction it can lead to not being so great. As Garth called it a minute ago, again, you jump ahead before it happens, and you're off sides, they take you back a couple yards. Life does the same, right? And I think it's important to realize that while you train your central nervous system to respond, you can actually do that, but it takes practice, it takes diligence, it takes being consistent. You can't just show up one day and say, man, I trained it so hard, it's gonna be fine now. No, it usually takes months, weeks, months, years. Like, it takes time. So when it comes to reaction time, most people don't give themselves enough time to learn to react. You understand? They do it for a little time, and then they wonder why their responses never change. It's a consistent action. So if I had to talk about reaction time right now, it definitely has to do with the consistency that improves it, right? You cannot improve it by just doing it once. So that's what I would give on that. Overall, we got the kickball thing this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend on the 24th at Sebastian Park, 3 p.m. My family's having a little kickball potluck thing, so bring a dish, play some kickball, have some fun. I want the whole community to show up. So,
What you gonna bring? What dish you bring?
me?
Yeah.
Domadas. No. I'd probably bring a salad, because I live with Amy.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was
Her
saying, we
salads be
gonna blame
busting.
Amy.
Her salads be busting.
Busting. Put some
They
golden
do.
beet in
Everybody
there.
ask her to bring salads. Like, they're good. What about you
salads are
coming?
good.
You coming?
I didn't know anything about it.
This is how you know we gotta get better announcements. We announce it all the time.
Yeah.
But this is how you know, like, we gotta get it up.
We need a little
Is
cork
this
board.
for your family, personal family, or is
Yeah,
the
it's
community?
my
He
family, but
extended
I
it to us.
invited the entire community. Yeah, because
Is it in Buffalo or here?
It's here, Sebastian Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, clap, man. Bring the kids, man.
Bring the kids. Bring them damn kids.
Pretty sure we'll be able to attend, but Lauren won't be here, so it'll be me, Ashley, and LJ.
Yeah.
And it'll depend on how Ashley feels, basically. But we plan on going.
Oh yeah, and just getting better at announcements. We have going forward. We have men's training every morning, 5 a.m.
yeah.
We've got.
I stopped announcing that.
Yeah.
I really forgot. I just be like, all right, we in here.
I mean, it's nice to throw in.
No, it's fair.
Yeah,
It's fair.
men's training every morning, 5 a.m. We get it daily. And then Saturday at 8 a.m., we have a community training for everyone. Come through, see how we do it, see if you're interested in training. Sunday morning, I head up the Sunday run/walk at Cobb's Hill. I believe
Heard this been expanding, right?
it has been expanding, yeah. And I do want to try something different before the summer ends. I want to go down and run by the beach, Duran Beach. So that might happen this
Little
weekend.
cold plunge.
Nah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all
It
that.
ain't that cold yet.
I guarantee you someone will do that.
I will.
Yeah, you would.
Why not?
I mean, that's a good question.
You'll feel
We'll
so
see.
good after.
We'll see. We'll go to Duran. We'll do a little run, and maybe we'll get some, do a cold plunge and get some breakfast down there.
Man, as much as we work, we can use a cold plunge.
All right. Yeah, he be talking.
Look, he said, this one of them moments. I'm like, look, you ain't gonna catch my black ass.
Right.
I ain't
Yeah,
doing
but
that.
these community runs have been fun. This last one, yesterday, we went to Book Eater because South Wedge Diner was a bit full. and that was mad fun. We got to have a good talk. A shout out to Amelia, Marjorie, Marjorie's husband, Rob.
Amelia.
Yeah.
Abzuri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Esther, Amy, all had a good time running. And
No, Lawanda?
no Lawanda, but shout outs to Ra, shout out to John too, even though you didn't make it to breakfast. That was good. At breakfast, we
Ra
ended
showed up.
Yeah.
That boy looked like he fast as hell.
Oh yeah. He's like my speed. We keep up with each other. Yeah, you're right. You're right at my
gracious.
heels. Yeah, at Book Eater, we ended up having a great conversation. Got to know everyone a little bit better. Got to hear where everyone's traveled, how they felt about it. It was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solid things. Again, we are here as we may be leading in space, but we are also members of the community, hence why we do this. Also, we like to talk about what we're doing, so that way you guys can get a better feel for us. Again, I've noticed that a lot of people put me on the pedestal, and I don't like it. So my whole thing is to make sure that people understand I am human.
We all are. So are you.
Big facts. Being human is your superpower. All right. So thank you so much for joining us today. Again, we signing off. Check us out, www.gettingitdaily.com, or on social media, Facebook and Instagram, under the name Getting It Daily. Until next time, peace.
Deuces.
Oh, shoot.